Now, before we get to the weather, over the last couple of weeks, we've featured some lookalikes living here in the East. From pop singers to actors, you've been sending them in.
But now perhaps the most unusual of all. Ed Wells is from Beccles in Suffolk. He's an impersonator by trade, but his most famous incarnation is also his most topical, as Kate Prout will explain.
Shall we stop this bleeding?
Shall we stop this bleeding?
They're both impersonators, but only one is likely to win an Oscar later this month. At 6'7", Ed Wells has 3 inches on Abraham Lincoln, but otherwise bears quite a resemblance.
You do get a certain gravitas instantaneously when you put on the clothes, and then the stature sort of comes at the end, and it's more upright, and your shoulders back, and then you just feel, a bit more of the gravitas of the situation.
In his hometown of Beccles, he barely raises an eyebrow.
It's very fitting, really, isn't he? I haven't seen the film yet, so I've only ever seen head and shoulder shots of Abraham Lincoln and never really considered he would be that tall.
An outfit this size doesn't come off the peg. Ed had to enlist some help.
Due to his height, we had to adapt the costume that we had already. That was the right period and the right style.
We actually have a very strong connection to the 16th President of America. Generations of the Lincoln family grew up here in Hingham and emigrated to the New World, along with many others, in the 1630s.
They seem to have this pioneering spirit, to go on what was a very, very dangerous voyage, to confront the Native Americans, make peace, make a settlement, and they went into politics. All can trace their lines back to this village.
It's a town very proud of its presidential connections and has regular visitors from its namesake on the other side of the Atlantic.
Many of them are descendants of people who originally came from this Hingham, but of course they've moved on from Hingham, Massachusetts to all over America.
As for Ed's career, he takes his guide from Abe Lincoln himself.
Whatever you are, be a good one.
Kate Prout, ITV News, Norfolk.